What's up YouTube? Vintage Dollface back with another rating video. We are going to be rating the second generation this time. Johto is actually my favorite generation. I really like Generation 2 Pokemon, so expect a lot of these to be rated very highly because there are not many Pokemon in the second generation that I don't like. Don't forget to hit that like button down below if you are enjoying these rating videos. Let me know what you think. Subscribe if you're new here. We would love to have you join the Vintage Collection and be a part of our little community. And if you like what you see here today, then make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get updated anytime I upload a new video to the channel, and you can come and check it out. And now let's get into those Gen 2 ratings. Chikorita gets an 8 out of 10. Bayleaf is also going to get an 8 out of 10. And the Meganium, I'm actually going to give a 9 out of 10. I think the flower around its neck is really pretty. Cyndaquil is also going to get a 9 out of 10, rated very highly because I like this line. Quilava is going to get a 9 out of 10 as well. And then Typhlosion is going to get a 9 out of 10. So all across the board, love them. Totodile gets a 7 out of 10, not my favorite starter of the three. Croconaw is also going to get a 7. And then for Ralligator is actually going to get a 7.5. It's a little cooler. Sentret, I'm going to give a 7 as well. Furret is going to get an 8 from me. Hoothoot is also going to get an 8. I love the little owl Pokemon. And Noctowl gets an 8 too. Lediba is going to get a 6. Not exactly my favorite. Lidane, or Ledian, however you want to say it, gets an 8 for me. Spinarak also gets an 8. I love that they got a little spider Pokemon in here. Ariados is going to get a 9. Crobat gets a 10 out of 10. I love Crobat. Chinchou is going to get a 6 out of 10. Lantern is going to get a 6 as well. Pichu gets a 9 out of 10. I love all the baby Pokemon. Clef is going to get a 9 as well. Igglybuff gets a 7. Togepi gets a 9.5. I love Togepi. Togetic is going to get a 9. Natu is going to get a 7. Xatu gets a 7 as well. Mareep gets a 9. I love this little fluffy sheep line. Flaffy gets a 9 as well. And then Ampharos is actually going to get a 10. It's one of my favorite electric types. Blossom gets a 10 as well. Love her. Meryl is going to get an 8. Azumarill is going to get an 8. Sudowoodo gets a 7. Politoed's going to get a 9. I love Politoed. Hoppip is going to get a 7. Skiploom is going to get a 6. Jumpluff, I'm going to give an 8. Cute design. Aipom gets a 7. Sunkern gets an 8. And Sunflora gets a 9. Yanma is going to get a 6. Not my favorite. Wooper gets a 10, of course. Who didn't see that coming? Quagsire gets a 10 as well. I love little goofy Quagsire. Espeon gets a 10. And we also know Umbreon after gets a 10 as well. Murkrow is going to get an 8. Slowking gets an 8. Misdreavus gets a 9. Unknown is going to get an 8. Wobbuffet gets a 7. Girafarig gets a 9. Pineco is going to get a 6. Fortress is going to be right under it at a 5. Oh gosh, Dunsparce. Okay, I have to give it a fair rating now, so I guess a 5. Gligar gets a 6. Steelix gets a 7.5. Snubbull is going to get an 8. Granbull is also going to get an 8. Quillfish, I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Scizor gets an 8. Shuckle is going to get a 7, not my favorite. Heracross is also going to get a 7. Sneasel is going to get a 9 out of 10 from me. Teddiursa gets a 9 out of 10. Love cute little Teddiursa. But Ursaring, unfortunately, is going to get a 6 out of 10. Slugma is going to get a 6 out of 10. Magcargo is also going to get a 6 out of 10. Swinub is going to get a 6 out of 10 as well. Piloswine is going to get a 5 out of 10. Corsola. Yeah, Corsola is going to get a 7 out of 10. Remoraid, I'm going to give a 5. Octillery is going to get a 7.5. Delibird is going to get a 7. Mantine is going to get a 7 for me. Skarmory gets an 8. Houndour gets a 9. And Houndoom gets a 10. One of my favorite Pokemon, actually. Kingdra? Yeah. Kingdra is going to get a 7. Vampy gets a 7, and Donphan gets a 7 as well. So 3 7s. Porygon 2 gets a 6. Stantler is gonna get a 7. Smeargle gets an 8. Tyrogue is gonna get a 7. Hitmon Top is gonna get a 7. Smoochum gets a 7. Lots of 7s. Elekid is gonna get a 6. Magby is gonna get a 7 as well. Miltank, I'm gonna give a 7. Blissey gets a 9. So pretty, so gracious. Raikou gets an 8. Entei gets a 9. And Suicune, I'm also gonna give an 8. Larvitar, I'm gonna give a 7. Pupitar gets a 5. Don't like the design. Tyranitar gets an 8. Lugia, I'm gonna give an 8 as well. Ho-Oh is gonna get a 7 out of 10, and Celebi is gonna get a 9 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed the ratings of Generation 2. Where do your ratings fall? Tell me what your favorite Generation 2 Pokemon are. I obviously really like most of them. And like I said at the beginning, Generation 2 is my favorite. If you are enjoying these rating videos, hit that like button down below to let me know. Subscribe if you're new here to the YouTube channel. We would love to have you join the ranks. I reached my goal of 100 subscribers and now I'm aiming for 250, so help me reach that next goal. If you want to get updated anytime I upload a video to the channel, then you can hit that notification bell and you will get notified anytime that I do. I usually upload shorts throughout the week and big videos on Monday and Friday. Thank you guys so much for being here, watching this video, and showing your support here on the channel. I will see you guys on the next video, but until then, bye!